Hey y'all, Greasy Barefaced Miles J here, and today I'm gonna take another go at creating prom makeup because I tried last time and
Starting off with our foundation, we're going to
I think I look pretty good still under the circumstances. However, I'm gonna be taking another go at it again because on my original prom day, like my actual prom day, I didn't have money for a dress. Like I didn't really have very many resources and pretty much crafted my own dress made out of my other friends' clothing and scraps of cloth and things of that nature I accumulated over the years. You know, she got crafty because, I didn't have no job. Back in the day, I also had very bad acne. And that's another reason why I'm doing this, is to just give it another go. But I was going through a lot of shit. I got suspended. Half the teachers at my school were getting laid off. I almost didn't get to go to my senior trip. Just too much. And so prom for me was more of a rebellion than it was a celebration and looking back on my, past achievements or failures as I might have it. I definitely took advantage of the fact that I was a genderqueer kid and showed up in a dress. This is what I look like on prom 2011. Very DIY, black bride. I was very into Gaga. As you know, Gaga was coming into her prime then, and I was very clear on what her message was about. And that was fuck everybody else and do you. So that's exactly what I decided to do. I had my titties out. They said I had to like cover it with my little veil if I wanted to get inside. I was like, oh, I'm lucky I made it inside prom. So first, let's start off with skincare. If you have not already done it, make sure to put on a face mask or some sort of deep moisturizing cream. And this goes for if you're dry or if you're oily, especially if I'm trying to be like red carpet ready. And then I'm gonna go in with the Professional Primer. I got this little sample from somewhere. Actually, I got this for my points, okay, on my birthday. Ooh, Sephora does have those little benefits. Once every 365 days. So I've got a little darkness right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this, this orange. It looks very like a deep orange right here. Perfect to warm up this coolness. And I'm gonna put what's left over on the under eye. Don't hate me, so I kinda bought lit. It was a very last minute decision. I was running out of foundations, okay? I really don't have an excuse. I don't. Let's see if this matches my skin because I didn't check in this lighting, okay? Why is this the same color as my color corrector? Lord Jesus, give me strength. I guess so far so good. It's not as high coverage as I want, so I'm adding another layer. Almost forgot to put on a little bit of highlight. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm trying to make the skin glow from within just a little teeny tiny bit, and then we're gonna add some highlight on top of that anyway, just because I'm just that extra. And for this, I'm using Tony Moly's Goddess Aura in the color something that doesn't say. I'm gonna blend it out with the same foundation brush, just so that way it kind of blends more in with the, oh shit, bitch. Oh, well, little chunks got stuck in there, so I guess I should have expected that. Now you see how I got this nice little golden glow right here? So this is gonna make our skin look doughy. Now I'm going to add the Shape Tape in deep. Taking Morphe G6, I just blend it out. I'm blending it out with a brush because it's going to keep it more concentrated on the areas where I want to concentrate this pigment. And then for the rest, I'm taking my beauty blender and using it on the sensitive areas of my skin and to really dig in there. We're using Laura Mercier to set in the translucent medium deep. Please save us, Laura. Save us. Now I'm taking Eau Thermale Avenue, Eau Thermale Spring Water, aka water in a misting can, and I'm just going to this is also hopefully not going to oxidize the makeup. I'm hoping what it'll do is help that powder just like melt into my skin a little bit more and make it look a little less cake facey. Have we done that? It looks a little better. So now I'm taking Urban Decay's 24-hour Glide On Pencil Demolition, aka brown pencil. Drawing the eyebrow, and I'm gonna try and make them soft and slightly bushy. So I just went in and filled the outer tail. I don't really go full all in when I'm going for a natural look because the rest of my eyebrows are fine for the most part. I mean, this is a new product. I'm going to be taking Ice Cream Liquid Eyeliner. I got this in Makeasobi, which is like one of those Japanese makeup stores in Little Tokyo here in Los Angeles. This was only like $10 or $11. I was geeked out, and to find out that it was like a fine tip brush, I was like, oh my god. And I bought two. I got another one in black. I had to. So let's see how well these test out. Oh, this is such a nice brown. For the eyes, we're creating just something very simple, very pink. I don't know if you noticed the theme, pink, in honor of my kawaii otaku past. We're going for a more romantic look. I want to look very much like the drag queen from Princess Jellyfish. Just like beautiful purple hair, looking cute. So the palette we're going to be using today for the eyes is the Morphe P35, and P stands for purple. And I'm taking Good Sis here because she's so pale. I'm so pale. I'm just using this as a highlight. Next, I'm going to take this fluffy brush and hit this little girl right here. I don't know what her name, but she's like a mauvey purple. You see her? Not her. Her. And I'm going to focus her on this outer corner. And I'm bringing her up right to the tip of that eyebrow. You see how it's like right there? I'm blending it right out to the tip, girl. Now just to deepen her up, I'm gonna take Good Sis right here. So we're just gonna pop her right here on that outer V. We're gonna kind of blend her up to that brow bone as well. So now we're gonna take this light glittery color right here. I'm gonna apply it to the brow bone. Blend those colors in together. Marry them. Right, here comes the fun part. Where is she? Oh. Glitter! So the glitter I'm using is from Inglot, and it's in the pigment 111, which is like this very pretty, super cute, glittery, just like pink eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take Miss Water in a can here and just, this is going to help the glitter just kind of melt on my brush a little bit and adhere way better on my eye. Oh my god, yeah. Getting a lot of fallout though. Lord Jesus, help me. I'm trying to concentrate this on the center like this. But really, I'm gonna cover my whole lid. Blend it outwards. Y'all see that? It's pure pigmented kawaii. Now using Urban Decay's eyeliner in Heartless, which is like this pink pearl, I'm going to concentrate this right in the center. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Lit Cosmetics glue. It is their clearly liquid glitter base. Take their little tiny brush that comes with it. I'm gonna dip it in there. I'm just gonna put the tiniest amount. Right here. It's gonna be near the waterline, but like, you do not want to get glitter in your eye. So I'm patting Angel Eyes in a solid size number 3. And I'm patting this right underneath our little highlighted waterline area. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of X-Ray. And this one is like a very pretty, like it shimmers like a very pretty blue. And I'm gonna put this right on top of that. So Now I'm going to go in with Lit Metals in Smitten. Now this has little speckles of gold in it, so I'm hoping it's gonna look very beautiful like it does right here. Hopefully it's not too red. I'm a little worried. She doesn't look too crazy. All right, moving on to eyeliner. Oh, this black. Ooh, she's not as black as she could be, honey. But in all fairness, it was only $11, so. See that? Don't forget the inner corners. Well, this is bomb for my inner corners, man. The brush is so fine, I don't even really feel it poking in there. Okay, so I took kind of one of my first visits to Ulta and I bought this Cosmetics London Vegas Nay. I don't know who that is, but I do like these lashes. And they were on sale for like $15. And it's 3 a set with some teasers, a little prayer, and some air. I'm going to apply this lash. Oh, these lashes aren't curls. I couldn't find an eyelash curler, but on the upside, it doesn't look bad. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more mascara on the bottom. Now I'm gonna go into this, what's it called? 9B right here. And I'm going to go into, this is like my favorite color to use. This one right here. It's a nice warm rosy color on me. But you gotta be careful with it because she is pigmented. I'm just going to focus this. Where am I gonna focus this? I'm just gonna focus this on the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm gonna take this Lottie London Blush Crush in, is this the name of the color? Zach. I'm going to put just a little bit more. I'm just gonna bring it all the way up a little bit. Blend out this harsh line for my contour. Now I'm going to use the color Kindly from Down Under Cosmetics. So for highlight now, what I like to do is I will concentrate it on the areas that I have the least amount of pores. And this is if I'm trying to be like ultra glam, but in most cases, I really don't care. I really don't. I'll put a highlight good and goddamn well wherever I please, and people who don't like porous skin can deal with that, bitch. Now taking a smaller, tinier brush, I'm going to tap that same highlight and focus it down here. Blend, blend, here. Blend, blend, here. Blend, blend, here and here. So I'm going to be using Alkaline from Urban Decay's Glide On Eye Pencil. So now I'm going to take this sample of Kat Von D's Lovecraft. All right, I've never used this lip color before, so I hope it's what I think it is. I'm gonna apply all over, honey. Now using Tony Moly, I don't know what the hell is going on with me today. So now using Tony Moly's Delight Tony Tint. This is like in a very pretty red. I'm going to apply this right here on the center of my lips. Now I'm going to use this really pretty Naked Gloss from their Hi-Fi Shine collection. Well, first I'm going to look at it. I only do the center because gloss gets really messy and I don't like, it always gunks up in the corner of my mouth. It's really gross and disgusting. And it doesn't really do that at the center, you know? This is the safe zone. So that's where I put her. Forgot to highlight my pupils and my chin. And the face is done. So now let's move on to the hair. So the first thing we're gonna do with our hair is we're gonna take a couple little strands from our bangs and we're gonna take some scissors and snip, snip, snip. I just use some house scissors, don't hate. And now I'm going to take a waver. Be careful, cause that's hot, bitch. It's hot! And I'm gonna take my waver and just wave my hair all the way down. This is going to create some very elegant looking waves. I don't know, girl, just something about a wave, just like really like a texture. The texture just elevates the look and I just feel like a princess. So that's pretty much what we're going for right here. And I'm just doing this all around the wig. And now for those little bangs that we cut earlier, I'm just going to curl them inward towards my face. And voila! This is going to add a cute little effect. And the oil I use to tame the frizzies and to also separate the curls in my bangs. And I'm doing another curl right here, as you can see, away from my face. And we done. So thank you guys all so much for coming on this journey with me. It definitely was a journey because I really didn't know what I was going to do beforehand. I just know that I wanted it to be pink and that I wanted this Inglot glitter to be a part of it because this is literally one of the most prettiest glitters I've ever come across. And it's like my ideal, just like pink glitter. It pops on my skin tone. It is literally everything. And yeah, like, as you can see, I like can't stop blinking. It's just so beautiful. Like, so what are you guys and gals wearing for prom? Is that even something you're considering on your menu? If you're not, either way, I hope you enjoy yourself this prom season. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. And until next time, it's been me, Miles J. Make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, okay? Or if you want to see different videos, girl, I like to switch it up here on this channel. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes if the timing is right. And until next time, it's been me, Miles J, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.